Greetings! Welcome to Razor Tree Productions, and welcome to this week's Battle Report. Today's matchup of Lumineth Realm Lords is on the battle plan Forcing the Hand. There are 6 objectives worth 1 point each, but at the start of each player's turn, the opposing player picks one of their own objectives to be the primary objective for that turn, and that will be worth 3 victory points. For a detailed breakdown of our lists, tactics for this battle plan, and more, watch our pre-game battle report show, War Center. Follow the link in the description, in the comments, or in the card above. All right, we have a couple of pre-game items to go over. The first is how many Warpstone tokens Brian's going to have.
D3 plus 3.
Oof.
6 Warpstones. Plus I have Warpstone Esoteric Resonator. Those are probably all made up. I made them up, or they might have made them up. But it's still another Warpstone I get to use.
Okay. Then we didn't feel like thinking, so we randomly drew our auxiliary objectives. I, myself, for Lumineth, drew Marked for Death and Mass Panic. So for Mass Panic, if 2 or more of his units fail a Battle Shock test, then I get it. I don't think he can fail a Battle Shock test in his whole army. And then Marked for Death, he picks a unit that, if it dies, I get an auxiliary point, victory point, whatever, to break a tie. Which unit is that?
That will be this unit right here.
So, what are they called?
They are called the Acolytes, Skyer Acolytes.
Okay, so the Acolytes are Marked for Death. And what are your auxiliary?
Well, this chump just fell for the oldest trick in the book. Ding!
The bait.
The bait. So, I'm going to pick a, throw that down there.
So, who's the bait for you?
The bait's going to be
the Acolytes. So, if the Acolytes get killed, it fulfills your auxiliary objective. So,
That's right.
I have one auxiliary objective I can't get, and one that cancels itself out on yours if I get it. So, I need to not get a tie.
This is the classic heist movie plot.
Yeah. Just got Ocean's 11. And then Prey on the Weak. I've triggered. So, if all the battle line units in my starting army are dead before the end of the battle. So, battle line is weird for Lumineth, so let me point them out. I'm a Metrica, so my Stone Guard are battle line. My Wardens are battle line, which lets me choose another unit to be battle line, which are my archers.
Oh, they're dead. Only one man can shoot around here.
So if he kills my Stone Guard, my Wardens, and my archers, and we tie, he still wins. Now, I did finish deploying first, and due to the overgrown terrain features and the minimum amount of shooting that I'll receive, I am letting Skaven go first. For my primary objective, on his turn I declare which one is my primary. I am choosing this objective with the Stone Crew.
We're going to go ahead and do a Mystic Shield on these Storm Fiends.
I have no unbinds in range, and doesn't matter, I guess. Is that your exciting hero phase? Anything else? No warp stones to devour? No anything? It's been too long since we played each other, I can't remember what you do. Besides shoot. Quite a bit of repositioning here. Now we are in the shooting phase. We do have a bit in range.
I'll go ahead and start with the Warp Lightning Cannon. Before I start, I'm going to use my more Warp Lightning. That basically means that I get to roll 12 dice instead of 6. I have to declare that before I roll the power on it. And we're going to be going into your general there.
My general or the big mountain man?
General.
Okay, the Stone Mage.
Stone Mage.
Alright.
Alright, so let's see what the power is.
Oh no!
No. Come on, a bunch of 6s. 1, 2, 3 6s. And 2 1s.
There's 3 mortal wounds?
3 mortal wounds.
He'll just take it. He has no way to stop it. Actually, he does. All right, due to Mountain's gift, I ignore wounds and mortal wounds on a 6. So I just take 3.
And now, how much damage do I take? D3 for each of these 2. So 3, 4. I take 4 damage. And deal 3. Bad trade. What's his name? Doomwheel. He has D6 attacks. Now this is going into the Mountain Man.
Okay.
6 attacks. Nice. These are 3 up, 3 up. -1 rend. So there's 3. -1 rend.
Alright, so 4 up saves. I'll save all 3.
Yeah, that's it for shooting.
Any charging? A doom wheel maybe? I don't know if it's close enough.
No.
Okay. So that will be turn then.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll be getting 1 point.
Yep.
You have the center objective. Brian, which objective do you want to be your primary?
We'll just make it this one back here.
Center. Okay, so that will be worth 3 points for me if I get it. Power of Hish. My sentinels will attempt to cast that themselves. They are +1 to cast. 3, 4, 5, 6. That does go off. So I've got Power of Hish here. I will attempt to cast it as well with the Dawn Riders on themselves. It's the only spell you can cast more than once per turn. They will get it as well, so Power of Hish is available there. Then my Wardens will cast Ethereal Blessings with an 8. So they have Ethereal Blessing as well. Teclis, I forgot to announce this, but he is going to cast 4 spells. So they'll all be cast at 10. But no one's in range to stop that. Stone Mage over here is going to cast Mystic Shield. 6, and you will put it on Valinor. They got cards out to keep track of this better. So I have Speed of Hish on the Dawn Riders. Teclis has cast Protection of... It's Teclis, but it's Protection of Teclis. Voice of the Mountains, so -2 Bravery board wide. Total Eclipse, so every command point costs 2. And Unyielding Calm, so Holy with an 8... Everybody Holy with an 18 to him does not take a Battle Shock test. That is my hero phase. Now on to movement. Alright, here's where I've ended up. Now I'm going to start my shooting phase with Valinor doing his Geomantic Blast into this Warp Lightning Cannon. That is 1 attack. Hitting on 3. Okay, it actually did it. Wounding on 2. And it actually did it. That's -2 rend.
-2 rend, I've got a 6 up save.
And that's D6 for 4 damage. Now that's all for shooting. I'm just out of range with my Wardens, unfortunately, or Sentinels. So I'll go to charge phase. I'll do a Valinor, attempting to charge that Doom Wheel. It's a 5. I don't know if that's enough. Right. Here's where a Valinor ends up. I'm going to go ahead and announce my Stone Mage stance to give him an extra rend, but he can't pile in. And I did forget to announce the other thing you have to announce every turn that reduces rend against them. Don't know why you have to announce it, and it doesn't just happen, but Enduring is Rock. Then I'll attack with Valinor now. Valinor is going to spend his Ether Quartz reserve to give himself +1 to hit on his attacks. And now he's -1 Bravery for the rest of the game. Alright, Valinor's Fire Still Hammers. Give me 6 attacks, hitting on 2s because of the Ether Quartz reserve. On a 6, it inflicts a mortal wound in addition. So that's 2 mortal wounds so far. Wounding on 3s. So no wound. I do 2 mortal wounds. That's it. Now his Cloven Hooves. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. This is -2 rend. Put you to 6. Oh, the -2 rend did that before. And that is 2 more damage. So 4 total damage.
So if I'm -1 to hit, this is going to be a 6 up, 5 up. 6 attacks. 5 up. Nada. And then I do D6 attacks. And these will be normally 3 up, so 4 up, 3 up. Nothing.
And I am choosing not to use Teutonic Force here, since I can't pile in anyway. And I'm going to... That's it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to count my victory points is what I'm going to do. I have 4. So I have this objective, this objective, this objective, and this objective. And now we need to roll off. Let's see, 6. I think I'm close enough that it might warrant me taking this, because I might be able to do a points run and avoid some shooting. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and take it and hope that this doesn't backfire, pun intended, later in the game. Our primary objective is going to become this one here. I'm at 2 command points, and now I need to go ahead and start my hero phase. Just let me know which spell you'd like to unbind, because you're in range of everybody with this one fella, and over there with the Stone Mage. I'm going to do Power of Hish, so their attacks do mortal wounds on a 5 instead of a 6.
Okay.
Casting value of 6. That does go off. Cathar is going to cast Speed of Hish. 4, 5, 6 because of Teclis being nearby. That does double a move characteristic.
I'll try and unbind it, I suppose.
Okay. This 6, we're even. I'm going to get ballsy and I'm going to give it to Teclis. By the way, Teclis is going to cast 4 spells again, so they're all going to be cast on a 10. Let's do Ethereal Blessing on the Wardens with themselves. That does go off. The 7. And the Stone Mage, yeah, going to attempt an Arcane Bolt. And fail it. Now for Teclis' spells, he's going to do Voice of the Mountains, Total Eclipse, Unyielding Calm, I believe again, and Protection of Teclis. That's Protection of Hish, but I'll know it's Teclis card so I don't forget.
I guess I can, is a cast on 10, I'll try and unbind it.
Pick one.
I'm not going to do it.
Okay, right. Now for movement. Alright, getting a little ballsy with Teclis, but let's see how that works out. Start a shooting phase. I'm going to go ahead and spin an Ether Quartz Reserve on my Sentinels, and then the Cathar will absorb the Despair, has nowhere to throw it, so we'll just have a bowl of sad. Now, I will start my shooting with my Valinor, because the only thing he can shoot is what he's in combat with. So he is going to start with a 3-up, and he misses. So we'll move on to Teclis. Teclis is going to fire his Lunar Staff attack into the Warp Lightning Cannon up here, and that is going to be a 2-up, and he misses. See, the only other attack I have is my Sentinels. So they're going to shoot as well. They're going to, they clear their lantern, so they're going to have 9 shots that ignore line of sight, 30-inch range. Making sure, let's see what I can reach. If I can reach the cannon, I'm going for that. If not, I'll have to shoot the Storm Fiends.
These guys are in the obscuring.
The Scryhawk lantern lets me ignore line of sight. So yeah, they're going to shoot into the Warp Lightning Cannon. So I have 9 attacks. Hitting on 3s because of my Ether Quartz Reserve. And I'm looking at, there's two mortal wounds. Now looking for 4s. That is 3 at no rend.
3 at no rend. Let's see here.
Alright. That is my shooting, so on to charge. We're going to start with the Dawn Riders. Let's see what they get. 6. I'm going to go ahead and re-roll that. Spend one of my 2 command points to re-roll it. 8. I much prefer that. Let's see where that gets me. I was just shy to be able to get into his back line here, so I had to take what I could. Just move him over here. Now Teclis. I'm going to get Teclis in, hopefully. 6. That's enough to do something. So I'll just scoot over this way. Let's see. I think that's all my charging. No, I'll try to charge my Stone Mage too. I think he's got a terrible charge to make, but we'll try it, see what the dice tell me. 5. Yeah, that's not enough. So they're done. Start a combat. In this phase, I'll go ahead and pop my Aether Quartz Reserve on my Dawn Riders, and they'll just eat the bravery, so they're -1 bravery now, +1 to hit. That the Stone Mage will give him an extra Valinor, an extra rend, but he can't pile in. And I forgot to declare Enduring his rock again, but can we just assume that that stupid ability gets declared every turn? Because there's no downside to having it. And nothing happens if you don't declare it, but you have to do it. That's smart. So I will start with my Dawn Riders. And I cannot use Deathly Furrows on this, so I don't gain any extra attacks because of the type of unit I'm charging into. But I will do 5 Sunmetal Lance attacks, hitting on 2s now, because of my Aether Quartz Reserve. And then the 5 and 6 are 2 mortal wounds. Now I'm wounding on 3s because I did get a charge. So that's 3 at -1 rend because I got the charge.
-1 rend?
Yes.
2 go through.
So I've done 4 so far. Now my Crushing Hooves. Hitting on 3s from the Aether Quartz Reserve. Wounding on 4s.
4 up save.
So to 5 total damage. Now with Lightning Reflexes, I'm going to choose Teclis just because I want to see him in melee. He's going to go into that Doom Wheel. All right, starting off with Sword of Teclis. Hitting on 4s. Done with Sword of Teclis. Oops. Now Moonbright Talon. 6 right now. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. So that is 2 at -2 rend.
So I would need a 6 to save.
Alright, so you're good. Teclis does nothing. The Doom Wheel is going to angrily hit Teclis back.
We're starting out with the teeth and knives. It's 6 up, 5 up.
He's -1 because of a Valinor being near.
1 got through.
Alright, and Teclis is a 4 up save. Any rend?
No.
Now do save that.
And then D6 attacks. 4 up, 3 up. Done.
Alright, a Valinor is going to go now. Alright, a Valinor normally has 6 attacks with his Fire Steel Hammers, but he did not make a charge move. All but immovable. So this will be 7, hitting on 3s. Now that 6 is a mortal wound in addition on 3s. So that's 2 at -2 rend.
So a 6.
And that's 5 damage.
5 damage.
Yeah, plus the 1, so 6 damage total off of those attacks. That concludes another combat phase. No battle shock tests because my shooting sucked and couldn't get into anything I wanted to, but hey, it's there. I am going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 victory points this turn. This will be 9-1 Lumineth. Now we go to Skaven, turn 2. Hey Jared, cut this in later. I'm going to have this be my primary objective for turn 2.
We're going to go ahead and cast Mystic Shield.
The Doom Wheel.
8.
Alright, my Dawn Riders will attempt to unbind it. And they don't.
Cool. And then I'll use Warp Lightning and let's see if we get it. Nope, don't get it. More warp power. More warp power. Casting value of 7. 8.
8, and I'll use Teclis's once per turn unbind to just fizzle it.
Okay. That should be it. That's it.
So on a movement. Alright, looks like Teclis is back on the menu, boys. Skyer shooting phase. This should be interesting.
First thing I'm going to do is do Overseer of Destruction and choose 3 friendly weapons team within range of my general. That's going to be 1, 2, and 3. So, for those units, they are going to be re-rolling their hits until the end of the phase. In addition, he is going to crunch down on a Warpstone Spark and add 1 to the damage characteristics of 3 friendly units wholly within 13 inches of him. That's going to be all of them. All right, and so yeah, that's takes us into the shooting.
Let's see if I have any start of. I don't know if I do. Okay, Teclis, I believe in you.
I don't. I hope you die.
Believe in the heart of Teclis. Deep in the heart of Teclis.
Bombador! Bombador's gonna go 4 up, 3 up. 1 dice. This will never hit.
Yeah. So that's what we've done with all the 1 dice shots this game.
And let's see here. Warplock Engineer. This guy up here. Let's give him a shot. 3 up, 3 up. Oh!
No.
Alright, those were the guys that weren't ever going to actually hit anyway. So now, Warp Fire Projector guy up front. You don't use an attack sequence, you just roll a dice for each model within 8 inches. And on a 4 up, they take a mortal wound. So, it's only 1 model, so we'll just see. No. The rattling cannons from this guy, definitely within range. And this will be 3d6 attacks. So, 13 attacks. And it's going to be hitting on a 4, wounding on a 3. Wounding on a 3.
Any rend?
1 rend.
5 up save. Fail them all.
Now.
So I've taken 3 so far.
Yep.
Deal. I'm going to ignore on 5 up with Protection of Teclis. So I take 2. Is it Warp Lightning Cannon time?
It's Warp Lightning Cannon time. And I'm going to go ahead and more Warp Lightning this dude.
just blow it up before it dies.
He's got 1 hit point. Okay? There's ever a time. Ever a time. You go more Warp Lightning, it's when they got 1 hit point and you know they're going to be the target. So, F this dude. Alright, let's see what the power is. Come on, low power.
Oh, they're all going through. Okay, so that's just 12, right? 12 mortal wounds.
12!
Oh, look, they're all 1s. Look at that. Well, thank gosh. I guess thanks Sigmar. Or thank Teclis. He's his own god. Thank Teclis. I did Protection of Teclis. Because I might not die, but we'll see. Protection of Teclis. Protection of himself. Looking at for 5 ups. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've taken 10 damage now. Ow!
It's only just begun.
You can survive, Teclis.
No, you can't.
You probably can't.
Listen, let me tell you a little something, because a lot of people, they'll tell you that they're into gimbal limiters. I'm not. I'm not that kind of guy. In fact, I would like to go ahead and use this opportunity with my Rattling Gunner. So I want some more warp lit. I'm going to go ahead and remove those gimbal limiters. Which means we're going to do 2d6 and it's going to double the attacks. Or whatever this is. So we're going to start off with Homeboy right here. On the outside, let's see what double he gets. So he gets 8 attacks. I went ahead and used the Warpstone and the whatever else I used, the Overseer of Destruction. I'm going to re-roll hits in this phase, and
you know,
it doubles their damage.
He's going to spend an Ether Quartz Brooch, being the target of this attack, and +1 to save now. Please don't die, Teclis.
Okay. So
I know that was all you out of order. Shut! I don't care.
4 up. Ooh, a lot of misses in there. But luckily, I get to re-roll those misses.
No.
Ooh, a lot of hits in there. Alright, so we got 6 dice here. Now we're looking at a 4 up. Oh, we got 3 to go through. 3 misses.
Any rend?
1 rend.
Alright, so I'm back to my regular save of 4 up. And I save 2, fail 1.
That's 2 damage.
Oh my. And ignore on 5s. That's still 2 damage. Oh, I'm taking 12 now.
You know the thing I said about gimbal limiters?
Yes.
Times 2.
Oh no.
That's right. I don't want no stinking gimbal limiter on this guy either. So we're gonna go ahead. Here we go. 5. So we're gonna have 10 attacks. 4 up, 4 up. Re-rolling. Look at all those misses that would have been there had I not been able to re-roll. Now, minus 1 rend, 2 damage apiece.
Alright, so these are going to be 4s. Alright, so I take 4 damage. Ignore on 5s. So I take 2 damage. I'm at 14. I have 2 hit points left.
Very good. Alright, rattling gunners, when they do that, all the attack enemies do so, roll dice. And then after that, they're slain. So these guys are off the board now.
Blue, blue. I think they did their work.
They did their work. They did exactly what I wanted them to do. Let's see here. We have not even attacked with our Giselles yet.
No, you have not.
Let's go ahead and do that. Let's just attack with our Giselles. Now they haven't moved, so they get to re-roll their hits. Also, if they roll a 6 on a hit roll, it inflicts 2 mortal wounds. So these are going to be 4 up, 3 up. 1, and I get to re-roll the hit rolls. Nope. Only 1 went through. Let's see here. I need a 3 up. Got it. Negative 2 rend.
Ooh. So I'm a 5. No. How much damage is that?
2.
Well, I have to ignore one of these.
Actually, because I added, it's 3 damage.
Alright. Oh. Teclis is dead.
Out of here. Go back to heaven, God.
Who just killed him? Who was this?
That was the Giselles.
The Giselles. Alright. I'll have to remember that. The Giselles are Teclis killers.
They could have told you that.
Laugh, then cry. Alright, who's next?
Dawn Riders. And just to clear it up, this middle guy is going to be a warp fire thrower projector, but I grabbed the wrong model. So use your imagination. We're going to go ahead and fire off into them with the warp fire projector first. 4 up for each model within 8 inches. I believe they're all within 8 inches. Yeah. So 3 damage.
Oh, just 3 straight up.
Yep. It is a mortal wound for every 4 up.
Alright, that's 1 dead horse and 1 with 1 damage.
We'll go to the rattling gunner. He's going to have 3d6 damage to shoot off.
36 attacks.
Yes. So 11 attacks. And these are going to be 4 up, 3 up. 3 up. And they have 1 rend, 1 damage apiece.
Alright, let me get rid of this stuff. So I've already taken 2 out. Oh.
I do need to roll a dice for him, though. Because he ate a warp stone. I think on a 1 he takes d3 damage. So we'll just go ahead and do that now, just to see. He takes d3 damage. He took 1 damage eating a warp stone. I'm going to target this unit back here. I have a line of sight just on the back end of your...
You can get back there.
To your stone guardian dudes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to go ahead and we're just going to go for the gusto on this one. We're going to amp it up. And, we'll see kind of what we're dealing with.
Uh-oh.
2.
Oh no.
12 dice, and on a 2 or higher, they're going to take a mortal wound.
At least you rolled 2 1s.
2 1s. Those
That
are going to be
is
D3 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 models down. That's the whole unit. There, my stone guard are gone. Let's see if that cannon's gone. Yeah.
3, 4, 5. He's dead.
You want me to grab it?
Yep. No more warp lightning. I guess that moves us on to the charge
phase. Yep.
I'm planning on making any charges per se, but I guess we'll just go into the combat phase.
All right. So you want to start with your doom wheel?
Yep.
Right.
I'm going to retreat.
That would have been in the movement phase. Did you want to retreat him in the movement phase? Because we can put that back.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my whole intention. I thought I had to be in a battle phase to retreat him.
Yep. I'm going to let that intention go. Roll your movement, right? He does like a movement. 7, 8, 9, 10. How far back do you want him to go? Just onto here?
Yeah, just putting him on there.
I don't remember what that was, but we can look. So he just would have gone back there to claim that objective.
Well, he would have moved up first and then moved back. But
okay. And what damage would he have done to them?
2 up, they suffer D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
That's a 2 up.
Yes.
D3.
For 3. So I have 1 wound left on 1 model. And then I'm going to have a battle shock test as well. Let's see what I get. I'll check their bravery after. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Their bravery is 7, so he is still there. But that does conclude that turn.
Alright.
And now you will get 1 point. So it is now 9 to 2. Now it is the roll-off, right? That was the end of the turn. Alright, the roll-off! Alright. It is you.
Yay!
And you get the double turn.
I'm going to take it.
Alright, so we'll be back with Skaven turn 3. For round 3, my center objective will be the primary.
I don't know. Well, I'll just give him a Mystic Shield.
Yes.
Got it. He's going to do more and more warp power on these dudes. Doesn't go off. I guess my wizard back here is going to do a Mystic Bolt on that Earth guy.
Arcane Bolt.
Arcane Bolt.
I'm going to try to unbind it with my Stone Mage. And I do.
No, that's it. That's very much all.
Is this guy a wizard?
He is.
Would you like him to do anything?
I don't think there's anything he can do. Engineer. Warp Lightning. Casting value of 5. Pick an enemy unit within 13 inches. Is he within 13 inches? I think.
Well, we got a Dawn Rider within 13.
Oh, yeah. Dawn Rider within 13. Sure, I'll try it. That's a casting value of 5. 5.
And then my Cathalar will try to unbind it, and does not.
3 mortal wounds. 1.
1. Well, he had 1 wound left, so he is...
See you later.
He's a gone rider. Alright, that's a hero phase.
That is the hero phase.
On to movement. We got some more shooting action here. You did spend another command point, so still down to 0. Actually down to 2. We're down to 1 now because you couldn't spend any before, but now you can. So there was a super run.
Get rid of old Cannon here. Good old Trusty. You did a lot of good work for me. But your time is over. We're getting some more and more warp power. Let's see what our power is.
Oh, what is it shooting, by the way?
Huh?
What was it shooting?
Oh, Mountain Dude.
Mountain Dude 12?
Yeah.
So that's just going to be 12 mortal wounds. Roll to see if you nuke yourself.
The best thing would be if I rolled no 1s again. That would be great. But I rolled
4 of them. So it blows up, and then a Valinor, I think, also blows up, because I don't know how many hit points he has left.
Boom!
Or that he has total, even. Valinor has 14 wounds, so he's down to 2 now, and I don't think he has any way to ignore that either.
I guess at this point, I would like to shoot you some more.
Seems good.
And just need to see if this guy's within 8 He is. So he gets to roll a dice to see if he does a wound. 4 up. 4, yeah.
Yes. So now he's down to 1.
So this is 3d6 attacks for the rattling guns. They're both definitely in range, so we'll start with this team here first. So here, 11 attacks. Alright, so these are going to be 4 up, 3 up.
Oh, Valinor, you will be missed.
3 up. No, you won't. Go home. There you go.
All right, 3 up save, or do you have any rend?
For their attacks, they have 1 rend.
Well, I failed all 3 no matter what, so, yeah, Valinor.
Did your duty.
Heavy emphasis on spirit of the mountain.
Well,
you know, that's well over 1,000 points in 2 models that are just gone.
now we're gonna go with the doom wheel back there.
I can't risk it. He's gonna spend his Ether Quartz reserve, get +1 to save.
Okay.
He only has 2 wounds left. So.
D6 attacks. See how many he gets. 1 attack.
Dang
and
it.
it is a 3 up, 3 up. Hey. Hey.
All right.
-1 rend.
3, which I don't think that's possible. So how much damage?
D3 damage.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he's dead. Which is actually fortunate, because now at least he can't take it. Because you know, charging. Oh gosh. There goes the stone side of things. Yep. You've got shooting over here too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because your Bombardier teleported in?
Bombardier teleported in. He gets to take a quick shot. I guess he's going to go into your archers. You can do.
Okay. You are -1 to hit them because they're still in their shining company.
Boo, your shining company.
Because I'd rather be shining.
4 up, 3 up.
Alright.
You said it was -1 to hit?
-1 to hit.
Okay, he's 4 up, 3 up normally, so...
Oh, okay. So all good. Alright, so now that's everything, right? No charging or anything, because everything's dead, or do you want him to charge?
We'll give it a charge attempt. He rolls a 12, he can make it. Then they can't shoot anybody.
We'll shoot him. Okay, well there you go.
7.
You keep the objective anyway, which is probably better for you.
Yeah.
So you get 1, 2, 3 points. So we got 1, 2, 3.
There you go.
That puts it 5 to 9. And oh god, I have half my army left at least. We'll go to Lumineth turn 3. Brian is declaring this as the primary objective, the one so far away from me. Gonna do Power of Hish here. I get it. I don't guess you're stopping that one. And then I will do Speed of Hish. That's my Cathalar. 3, 4, 5. Speed of Hish is a 5. Okay. Would you like to try to unbind that?
Yes.
You unbound that. And then I guess Ethereal Blessings over here with my Wardens. 5. I don't even know that I got that. Ethereal Blessing is a 6. Do I want to do Ether Quartz Reserve? No. Okay. That's just it. And that's my hero phase. Time for movement. Alright, we're into some important stuff here. This is my experiment with Techless made this a tight game because I experimented with dying apparently. So, Eltharion, Light of. Eltharion, comma, the Light of. Searing Darts of Light, he'll target the Bombardier. Roll a dice. On a 1, nothing happens. We'll go from there. On a 2, something else happens. That will be D3 mortal wounds to the Bombardier. For 3 mortal wounds. So these are actually the aimed attacks instead of lofted attacks. That'll be 9 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. And then 4s and 5s are mortal wounds. So that's 4 mortal wounds. So 5 mortal wounds.
He's dead.
Since Powers of Hish went off. So he is lenuked. And that brings an easy conclusion to this turn. Because I still hold all 4 of these objectives. So I'll get 4 points. So that puts it 13 to 5. And then it is the roll off. See what happens. Oh, I just that was higher. Let's see what that was because I hit it. I'll look at the video because I couldn't see. But I got a 4. You got a something else that I just hit.
This is a 4.
Oh, it was a 4. And whoever goes first wins ties, or whoever went first wins ties on the roll off.
So I went first, so I win the tie?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get to choose.
Go ahead and go.
Okay, so it's Skaven turn 4. For turn 5, this is my primary objective.
Turn 5?
Or 4. Yeah. Turn 4, this is my primary objective.
Not really a whole lot I need to do. Mystic Shield, I guess, over there on guy with 1 hit point.
Okay. You get it?
Got it.
So got a Mystic Shield over there. I have no one to unbind.
That about does it. Now it's ready for the move phase.
Alrighty.
Shooting!
Again.
Okay, so the Jezzails are very much so in range. Now I'm wondering if teleporting counts as a movement.
It shouldn't.
Okay, we'll just we'll go with that then.
That's what we're doing. If we're wrong, whatever. Somebody will tell us.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. So these are 3 attacks into your archers. They're going to be 4 up.
You're -1 to hit because they are a shining company still.
Well, they're re-rolling, so I guess we'll hope. So this is going to be 4 up, 5 up technically. Re-rolling failed hits.
Okay,
so all of them.
So those.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
Okay, and so now we'll do our Doom Wheel into these guys.
Which, you'll be glad to hear, are also a shining company still.
Of course. And D6 attacks. 5 attacks. So I guess this is now a 4 up, 3 up. 3 up.
You got 1?
1.
Any rend?
I believe it does have
I'll roll it.
a 1 rend.
I mean, I got a 2 anyway, so that, how much damage?
D3 damage, so it does 1 damage.
And let's see.
There goes your shining company.
1, 2, and 1, 2. No, if I take this guy, I can still have every model touching 2 more models. Okay, yeah, so still a shining company.
That's the shooting phase.
And everything's outside of 12, huh?
That's right. It's on to the next part.
All right, so that's the turn, right?
That's the turn. Do you have to...
1, 2, 3, 4 points for you.
Yes.
So that's 9. So now it's 13 to 9. Huh.
Do you have to roll a battle shock on these guys, or their natural bravery?
You know, I might have to roll a battle shock. If they're bravery 6, then it will matter. Of course it is. Don't roll a cell. I rolled a 6. If I take him, he's still touching 2, still touching 2. Okay, so I keep my shining company, but I'm down to 8 models. And I'm not a wizard anymore. You're not a wizard, Harry!
That did way better than I thought it did.
You de-wizarded me.
I de-wizarded.
Alright, my turn 4. I don't know if we mentioned it, but his primary is over there. It's where I can't get it. That's the one he chose. Gonna do Power of Hish on my Sentinels. See what we get. 8. That does happen. You want to let it go?
Sure.
It's because of this, isn't it? She is going to cast Speed of Hish. Hopefully on Light of Altharion. Now let's see what I get here. 6 does get it, and I'm going to go ahead and spin my Aether Quartz Reserve to give it +1. So 7. Oh no! No Speed of Hish! Even though he ran, Storm of Searing White Light, or the darts or searing shooty thingy, is not a shooting attack, it's just in the shooting phase. So I'm going to roll a dice. We're going to pay attention to not 1s, but it's a 1, so it doesn't matter. And that's why I didn't explain it. So now, the Power of Hish empowered Sentinels are going to shoot into the Storm Fiends. I'm going to spend my command point with Altharion to do Volley Fire, rerolling 1s to hit on shooting attacks. Looking for 4s. 4 mortal wounds so far. Roll these. 4s to wound. Doesn't matter, so 4 mortal wounds into the... And now I have no charging, and I will get 2 points. Now is the roll off for turn 5. I got it. I'll take it. I will take it.
Alright.
Turn 5, Lumineth. Doing the math, don't think there's much else because of how things are blocked off that Brian can do to get points. But I do want to see what Eltharion does, so we're just going to do a quick shooting phase because I have nothing in range for arcane bolts and all that, so we'll just do a quick shooting phase. He's going to move up and then try to charge. On a 2-up, something happens. Darts. Alright, so it's D3 mortal wounds to the Storm Fiends for 3.
That kills 1 and does 1 point of damage to a different one.
See if Power of Hish went off. I forgot to do it on my archers. It does. You want to try to unbind it?
Nah.
Okay. So Power of Hish, and then I've got 9 shot. Not going to spend my command point to reroll anything because I want to make sure I get a charge. That. So that is 5 mortal wounds.
Into these guys?
Yes.
Okay, well he's dead.
And then my charge with Eltharion gets it. He'll charge, and then he'll see what he can do in combat, because I have not seen Eltharion in combat yet.
Okay.
I am going to spend my command point with Eltharion to reroll 1s to hit. He has 4 attacks, hitting on 2s with the Fang Sword of Eltharion. And I reroll the 1 because of the thing. Now 6s with Eltharion. Supreme Sword Master. Attacks made with hit scores 2 hits instead. So that gives an extra hit. Fang Sword does a mortal wound on 6s in addition to normal damage. So we're to 1 wound so far. Now wounding on 3s. And these are -3 rend.
-3 rend?
-3 rend.
I have nothing, no.
Okay.
Take it all.
So these are D3 apiece. So 3, 4, 5, 6. We're up to 7 damage so far with the Fang
He's dead.
Sword. So that's what Eltharion can do. He didn't do enough to take it though. I will get 2 more points. So it's 17 to 9. And in your turn, you could
get, what's the maximum? If I got this one,
the max you could
the
get.
other 4. So that'd be 7?
Yes, 7. 7, 8, 9. This is 16.
What's going on?
We'll just call it. We'll say
Okay.
Lumineth won, but there was a chance Skaven could have got it if a lot of stuff went well.
So in the end, it's Lumineth Realm Lords major victory. Which is good, because if I had tied, I could not have physically gotten any of my auxiliary objectives. If you enjoyed this content, like she apparently did, then subscribe to see more battle reports, some rules, content, podcast, and more. We do some behind-the-scenes footage that we post on Mines, an awesome social media site where you can earn crypto. How cool is that? And other than that, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful war game.
Bye.
Bye.